We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals. It's Nationals baseball next on the show. Patrick Corbin, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
All the way back from Tommy John surgery, this guy's a really good pitcher. There are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have him in their rotation. Not an overpowering fastball, but a good one. 89 to 93 miles an hour. Slider, without a doubt, his best off-speed pitch. And if he's throwing strikes with that slider, look out. He can shut any team down.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this four-game weekend set. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Now the 2-0.
Inside, ball 3.
Swung on and missed 3-2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
It looked like this at-bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Popped him up. Camping under it is Zimmerman. And that's out number 2.
Batting third.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 268 the average for him coming in. 6 home runs and 14 driven in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, Dero, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive. He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Suzuki shading to his right, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. John Lester gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, he's going to look to be a little bit better in this one. You could say scattering hits. Allowed 9 hits in his last start. His stuff is much better than that, and he certainly isn't going to be able to give up 9 hits in this one if his team expects to win.
Coming to the plate now, Howie Kendrick. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Lester has worked his way through more than 2,500 innings in his career, and those innings have brought more than 2,300 strikeouts, putting him right around the top 50 strikeout pitchers of all time. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Line to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll come into this one at 328. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 0-2 delivery. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 home. Now a curveball misses inside.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Ready on 1-2. Fouled off. Drilled to first. Step on the bag for 1. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Eaton. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Robles at second with 2 down. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time, but foul. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you could see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
Heading out towards shallow right. And Hayward will make the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for Washington, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping up now, Kyle Schwarber, arguably one of the hotter hitters in the league right now.
Kyle Schwarber.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He'll enter play with an average of .311, 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Down and away, ball 1. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Swinging a blooper to the right side, and Kendrick will make the play to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Ryan.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline. Bryant is up with it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting 6.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Here's Starlin Castro. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. In comes the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting 7. The catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Standing in, Kurt Suzuki. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here it comes.
1-0. Ball.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
Batting in.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Bottom of the second here with no score.
That's
2-0
ball
now. Cabrera, a switch hitter that stands in at an even 6 feet tall. He's most often considered a third baseman, but he's actually playing shortstop for his club in this one.
Yeah, this would usually scare me a little bit. Third base being such a reactionary position, and then going over to short and that being more of a rhythm and timing, creating footwork towards first base. Might have a little bit more time, but the way the shifts have been employed in today's game, he occasionally touches shortstop. He occasionally touches second base, so I don't think this is a stretch.
Popped up, and no one will get this one. Lester sets. 2-2 on its way home.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First offering on its way. And ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting in. The second baseman, Daniel Descalso.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the ever versatile Daniel Descalso. First pitch on its way. Third inning, no score to this point. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That's a ball.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Fouled away. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4. Into the box now, John Lester. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. To Cabrera for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike one to start the at-bat. Oh and 1, here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Anthony Rizzo would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike three. Cubs strand one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Settling in now, Patrick Corbin, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The pitcher, Patrick Corbin.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball one.
Here's Descalzo at second. Fielded cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Howie.
One away now in the Washington third, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Now the first pitch here from Lester. In there for strike one. 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
At the plate, Victor Robles, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Look out, 2-0 now.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
The 2-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Swung on and missed. 3-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Here now is Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hayward has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Now batting, Adam Eaton. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Let's see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
2-0 now. The 2-0 on the ground to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Klezak, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. High chopper over to the right side. Zimmerman has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Ready for another chance? Javier Baez, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
The 1-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
A great pitch there, as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it's fouled away. One and one to Schwarber. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is the located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Cubs are down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. At the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But foul. A 1-1. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Bullet back up the middle. Happ is there, 2 gone.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Hit high and deep to left field. A ball that's tarrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The pitch. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. The bouncer to the left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next to the Cubs, the right fielder.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box, Ian Happ, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Daniel Descalso, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. But an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Thank you, Heidi.
For Washington,
digging in for his second at-bat as Asdrubal Cabrera comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that sends Patrick Corbin to the plate next. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
1-2 to the Nationals pitcher.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Howie Kendrick. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. Top half of the 6th about to get started. So striding in, John Lester, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Pitch on the way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Check swing and a quick appeal down to third, but Darryl Parker says he did not go around. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Swing, and he pops him up. Castro has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Here's the first pitch to him. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. This one's down to third. Castro has it. Kendrick relay to Zimmerman, the double play to end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more on a Thursday night following this.